Okay. Alright, what's up everybody? I'm here. I'm gonna be talking about my Sableye team that I used to hit top 300 on the Pokemon Showdown Regulation E VGC ladder. So let's just get into the paste, and then I'm gonna play some games with it on the ladder, and I'll drop a rental and a paste at the end. So essentially the idea here was to use Sableye's newly granted gravity to kind of like let me use some Pokemon that are a little bit scary to use normally, like bundle with Hydro Pump, not making sure that you don't miss any heat waves or overheats with Chi-Yu, and abusing Landorus Incarnate's Life Orb Sheer Force boosted Sandseer Storm, as well as being able to hit like Earth Power on targets that might be flying, like opposing Tornadus or Landorus. And you also use Encore Disable to enable Swords Dance Hands, and just to give like easier opportunities for Chi-Yu, Lando, Bundle to attack. And we have Alola Ninetales here, just to kind of like beef up the team with Aurora Veil, and you know, just kind of, yeah, it's just kind of another supporting mode. I honestly didn't use this very much while I was climbing, but this was the team that I hit with, so I figured I should show the whole thing. And yeah, the team is generally pretty strong. I think it takes a little bit of getting used to play into things like Tornadus plus Ogre Upon Fire. Just generally playing into like Tailwind stuffs, and like learning your matchups with it is pretty important. But I think the team is decently strong and it can play pretty well on ladder. So yeah, let's move on to the battles. Alright, so we're gonna get right back into the battles here, and oh, Ninetales has been a lot. So I'm gonna just go with this primary mode of Sableye Hands, where you get to kind of use Encore Disable to give yourself opportunities to set up the hands, and hands can just kind of pop off. And then when you feel like Sableye is going to go down, you can just hit the gravity button, and everything that comes in the back, whether it's Chi-Yu or Lando or Bundle, just goes crazy. It'll be a good time. Alright, so they're going to be out here with Tornadus and Ninetales. I'm going to hit the Detect here so that I can Encore Disable next turn, and we're going to go for the Fire Terra with Swords Dance, just in case they decide to like Bleak Wind Moonblast instead. Man, they really got the dynamic cameras running. This is way better than what we were having before. Alright, and that's a perfect game one. See, sometimes they just see something on the team and they don't know what to do. So I'm gonna chalk that up to really good team building and excellent Pokemon selection on our part. So good job everyone. But for right now, I'm just trying to get like a good vibe of what I want to. Oh my god, they only have 4 Pokemon. Okay, so they only seem to have 4 Pokemon. And we might actually get to take out the Ninetales mode here. Yeah, maybe something like this would be good with like Hand Sableye in the back. Alright, Altaria and so realistically, we are faster than both of them. We could just go for the Blizzard and the Heat Wave, because I think Altaria is gonna Terra here, but I don't think Altaria can. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna go with Protect, and that. This might be Trick Room on Gardevoir. Okay, if Blizzard did that much, it's gonna go crazy on the Gardevoir. Yeah, that's just that's just a lot. Also, if you have Chi-Yu out, Altaria or Ninetales will obviously do a lot more damage. So this might be a mode that I haven't really explored very much. It's pretty good. Let's see what type of Flutter it is. It's probably gonna be Specs. So let's see if I can get the Aurora Veil up and. Do I need it? No, I can beat Flutter in the back actually. So let's just get rid of this Altaria real quick. I guess this mode is just gonna kind of run people over here. Oh boy, I know. I don't really know what to say, you know, sometimes you just run into a couple people on the ladder who maybe don't have the greatest idea of what's going on when they play into certain things. And yeah, sometimes it's just gonna be like that. I'll sack Chi-Yu here so I can get fresh switch into my Iron Hands with Aurora Veil up. This game should be very over, but who knows, maybe. Oh my god, no. Okay, this is definitely like we're playing against someone I think who maybe does not have the greatest understanding of the game yet, which is unfortunate, but sometimes the casual ladder will be like this. Okay, this seems like we got a little more cooking going on. Alright, so we got I always like to lead Chi-Yu if I see Indeedee Armarouge on their team. I know Azelf also gets yeah, I know Azelf also has access to Expanding Force, so I'm gonna go with the Chi-Yu Ninetales lead, and I'm gonna have Hands and Sableye in the back. Just cause I think those are kind of like better Pokemon, just in case Trick Room does get set up. Okay, wait, we're gonna go with Conkeldurr and Weezing. So Weezing is actually kind of a rough play here for Ninetales, but I'm just gonna attack right off the bat. I'm not really sure what this Conkeldurr is gonna do, but I know they can't get Trick Room up here, and I'm tearing my Chi-Yu because I'm assuming they're probably just gonna attack into the Chi-Yu slot. I'm a big fan of the ghost type hat for the Terras. I always thought that one was really nice. I'm assuming this is going to Terra on Conkeldurr. Probably to fire. Okay, Terra Water, that makes sense. I guess Terra Fire wouldn't really be as worth it because maybe it's a Guts Conkeldurr or something. Yep, there it goes. Mach Punch directly into the other slot. Let's see what this does. Overheat KO. It will. Okay. Overheat KO into the Weezing, and now I should be able to get Aurora Veil up, and Conkeldurr will be weak to the Iron Hands that we brought in the back, so it's gonna be looking nice. And as you can see there, that little chunk of damage, that's about what you can normally expect from Ninetales on a not resisted hit. Like on like a neutral hit without the Beads of Ruin active, but now with the Beads of Ruin active, it's a whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna switch in Sableye and go for Aurora Veil, because I have a feeling the Conkeldurr is gonna switch out and go into the Indeedee so he can click Expanding Force. So we're just gonna send Sableye in so that we can reset Chi-Yu's special attack and reset the choice spikes. That's Scarf Armarouge that team is Choice Scarf Armorers, so I'm gonna click that. And I guess I'll do Blizzard. We're basically just hoping to like get knocked out here so we can switch in. This is kind of unfortunate now because Chiyu's not really able to take the hit for free. But we can try to stall out the turns a little bit. Psychic Terrain has 3 turns left. Okay, I don't think I'll die, so I'm just gonna waste a turn. This is one of like the drawbacks of the team where it can kind of just get stuck out. Oh. Into Conk Elder. So that was a really big mistake on their part, because now I can simply... Okay, I guess I can actually use my moves, because I will not be held back by Prankster blocking, or Prankster getting blocked off by Psychic Terrain with Thunder Punch into that slot. And because Ndidi did not switch out, okay, nice. So now Armor Rouge is out, and we have, I believe, one last turn left of Psychic Terrain. I'm gonna detect on both Pokemon. So, yeah, because they skill swapped away their Psychic Terrain, now they don't really have the ability to Expanding Force into both slots after this turn, because I can switch out Sableye and then they can't skill swap it back. But yeah, Ndidi and also Farigiraf, both matchups that make Sableye kind of not have the best time. Sure, let's go with Thunder Punch. Honestly, I'm just trying to get Chiyu out here safely without the Psychic Terrain going back up. Hopefully this doesn't go. No, okay. Yeah. I'm not really sure about what Armor Rouge calcs are. Gravity returns to normal, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. Largely just because I think at this point it should just be GG's. I don't know if they're trying to skill swap into the Iron Hands and that's why it's not working. But yeah, it's whatever, they made a really big mistake there. I think if they had done anything other than skill swap, they would have won the game right there. So yeah, Ndidi and Farigiraf are very hard matchups for this team, not the team, but for Sableye in particular, because he gets completely shut down by not being able to click Encore Disable because they're priority moves. Okay, so this is very like standard composition, I think, right now. And it's exactly the type of one that I was hoping to play into here at some point. So they do not have a Trick Room setter. It's just gonna be Tailwind stuff. So I'm gonna bring up Bundle and Lando in the back. But yeah, essentially what my goal is here with this, or at least kind of how I played around it on ladder, was you just kind of use Sableye's Encore Disable to basically like get yourself through the Tailwind, because the Tailwind's gonna go up unless you're running some like a crazy thing, or they like don't have Mental Herb and you have like a Prankster Taunt or something, and they don't like, the Tailwind's generally gonna go up unless you have like Wheezing plus Ribombee to imprison Tailwind before the Tornadus can get the Tailwind up and doesn't have abilities. It's like a whole thing. But basically, you can't stop Tailwind from going up, so you can either use Trick Room to fight it, or you have to be able to survive through the turns of Tailwind first. Alright, so on stuff like this, I'm gonna Detect on Sableye. I'm gonna Terra Fire and Swords Dance, because if I'm a fire type, they can't specifically hurt me very much. What's probably gonna happen here is Flutter is gonna Terra Fairy to attack, and Tornadus is going to weaken. And so what this does here is the Flutter, I'm assuming, is Specs, which is just because it didn't pop a booster. It's either Specs or Sash, it's most common. It's based on the fact that it just popped out and started attacking. I'm assuming it's Specs. If I disable that Flutter next turn, it won't be able to launch an attack out. And then I can start clicking other stuff over here. Yeah, so that's Specs Photosynthesis. Or Specs plus Sunny Day for Photosynthesis, it's special attacking one. It's going to get off the Dazzling Gleam here. Fire Hands will eat it pretty decently, just because Iron Hands is egregiously broken. And so we're going to set that up. And now here comes the fun part. So we're going to use Disable here, and why not? Let's Drain Punch. I could kill Tornadus right now, but there's a chance that he'll switch out or something, and at least this way I can start recovering, because I'm only going to be taking like Bleak Windstorm damage basically this turn. See, that's putting my hands pretty low as it is, so we want to get some of that back. Which is like, even though it's a resisted hit, it's not going to be too bad. And I know this, like, I'm assuming this Tornadus doesn't have Protect. Obviously, Flutter switches out there. It's just a matter of if they Bleak Winded or if they Tailwinded here. Okay, see, that's a little more unfortunate. But yeah, we're gonna leave it low, and we're gonna get some of our health back again. So then on turns like this, you can just Protect, Detect. You can't Terra, so he doesn't have the like super strong IV Cudgel, but it's still IV Cudgel in Song, so it hits pretty hard. Into his hands, I'm assuming, yeah. We can just disable here. And Dream Punch. It could go into Spiky Shield here. Yeah, let's disable just in case. Because the worst thing that happens here is I'll eat a Blink. So I didn't Spiky Shield. It may have like Wood Hammered or something. Nope. Okay, there it is. The Ivy Cudgel goes off. Bleak Wind. We eat it. And so that's gonna be a clean knockout. So yeah, essentially a lot of my games on the ladder were kind of built around this idea of like just protect hands by doing this. This is the last turn of Tailwind, but we're gonna have to detect here anyway. And I don't really think any of the moves that it has here are gonna like do enough damage to kill Iron Hand, so I'm gonna protect and then Encore. This will probably not enough to kill. So Tailwind ends here. They will probably click Tailwind again, but Encore should go off either way. So either the Tornadus gets locked into Encore with whatever the last Pokemon is. Yeah, there it is, Chien-Pao. So it's either gonna Bleak Wind and get locked into Sunny Day, or it's gonna Tailwind and get locked into Tailwind. That's perfect, because now I don't have to worry about that one anymore. So we're gonna switch this in here and detect, because he's gonna want to kill the hands, because otherwise he's gonna get punched. And now, since Tornadus is still locked into Icy Wind, I'll be faster. I can Icy Wind and hit a move into the Chien-Pao with the Icy Wind. I think it doesn't really matter which one it is, because Chien-Pao realistically won't be able to survive after an Icy Wind. It will be slower than my Lando Eye, and then it won't be able to survive a combination of attacks from it unless it like dodges me. Chien-Pao. That works. That's fine. Okay, so the Encore is over. So they're gonna Tailwind Sacred Sword here. This kind of just guarantees that they won't be able to click another move again like that after. We may lose here, honestly, just because they have. But that should be Chanpao back at normal speed. And if the Sacred Sword here doesn't kill... Okay, it does kill. Yeah, I think we might have gotten cooked, actually. Unless we somehow get, I think, like a triple protect or something. Just because Chanpao is immune to the prankster moves. But who knows? You know, we have an out. We can get a triple protect. Yeah, this is one of those times where it's kind of just like unfortunate. Okay, wait. There's a double. There's the double. Yeah, there's the missed out one. Almost 7. Very well. And it was a crit. It doesn't matter, but a little unfortunate. So yeah, the Icy Wind miss definitely costed us before. But if that hadn't happened, it would have been a pretty finished game. The Icy Wind miss on the Tornadus when it was encore. If that had hit, they wouldn't have gotten Tailwind up. The Icy Wind would have lowered Chanpao speed, and Sucker Punch doesn't kill, and Earth Power would. Because I know the first one was a little unfortunate, and that one was actually against like somebody who knew what they were doing a little more. Okay, so I didn't know that these things are legal on the casual double battles ladder. Let's see how the team handles it, I guess. Oh no. That is unfortunate. On the bright side, they have no I was not aware that these were legal. Okay, I have never played into like 4 of these Pokemon. I've never played, I didn't play VGC back in the days of restricted formats, so I have not played into Groudon, and I don't know, I don't even think Arceus is like legal ever, and I don't think that Koraidon and Miraidon have been legal outside of the one, like, Paldea Prologue thing. Oh boy. What an experience this is. Okay, well, you know what? I realistically, I don't think it's that bad. I think we can figure this out. Yeah, we're gonna get Quark Drive to boost our attack. Let's run it this way. I think we can do it. We can beat Miraidon and Koraidon. I love the new clothes that we got in the DLC. It looks very nice. Flare Blitz into Sableye. That's definitely gonna kill. Electro Drift also into Sableye. Okay, so I'm gonna just Gravity and Drain Punch, do Miraidon. No, please don't switch out into Flutter Mane. Oh my god, I've been read. Read like a book. Oh no. They knew. They knew the lore. Okay, so it's a life orb on that one. A little unfortunate, but you know, we take those. Let's do it with Bundle here. Gotta protect. Oh boy. Is it gonna Terra Fire or is it gonna Terra Fairy? Terra Fire, I'm assuming. Okay, let's see how this works. Does it one-shot hands on if I'm a fire type hands as well? Let's find out. I don't know any of these calcs. I've never seen any of these Pokemon used, if I'm being honest. Okay, so it will just be the calc. Does Terra Fire, Sun Boosted, Flare Blitz, Oko, Terra Fire Hands? It does not. Does not, okay. And we're gonna be able to move up a little bit. Drain Punch Healing, evening up the scores. Oh my god, I was not ready for this. I'm gonna assume that I'm going to die here with Electro Grip and Moonblast. But I'm hoping for the... You didn't double into bundle, right? Okay, wait, so this is actually sick because I don't think either of those mons get priority moves. Which means if I land the Icy Wind, which I should because gravity is still up, right? We have 2 more turns of gravity. So let's do the Icy Wind and Sandseer Storm. Are we doing it? Are we actually going to defeat some busted Uber's Pokemon? Oh, it's still faster. I wasn't expecting it to still be faster. Oh, it's Specs Flutter. It's Specs Flutter Mane. I guess now it just depends on if the last Pokemon that they are bringing has priority. Or is Groudon? Okay. Let's do an Icy Wind and an Earth Power. Or maybe an Icy Wind and a Protect. Because if it's Specs Floater Main, that means it can't Protect. Let's Protect. We'll get off the Icy Wind, kill Flutter, and lower Groudon's defenses. That did absolutely nothing to Groudon. Or lower Groudon's speed, not defenses. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Rock Slide is guaranteed to hit due to the gravity. And now, let's find out if Sheer Force Earth Power does enough damage to Oko Groudon, basically. It does! We got a crit! Nice! So we were able to defeat the Ubers. The Uber legendary spammers. Whatever the YouTube title normally is for this. With the team. So it's good. It's good enough to beat Koraidon, Miraidon, Specs Fluttermane, and Groudon. Hey, what's up guys? Tiny corner of the screen, Blake here. I have the rental here. Thank you so much for watching the video, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed playing the team. I had a really fun time making it, and I hope everyone has a good time playing it.